language.
Hello, guys, and welcome to a new episode of A New Podcast Approaches. I'm here, WAHderfulGoldenStar, here with my fellow podcast bro.
Oi, oi! AntKeepsGaming here, and today we got a whole bunch of stuff ready for you guys. And introducing next.
Hey, it's SpaceKing.
Kang.
Oh, did I mispronounce my own name?
Sound like SpaceKing.
Okay, so I said it with my southern draw out today, even though I don't live in the South. Good to know. Yeah, I graduated from prisoner, so now I'm I'm prison guard. So, I don't know who is in their dungeon yet, so this is gonna be a learning experience, seeing who else they threw in here. And obviously I'm actually very excited to talk about some of these topics today for a change, which is shocking to me even. And with that out of the way, I think I'll introduce our last podcast bro here.
Hey, this is the NG Gamer from the Smashlizers, aka Thank you for Smash on Twitter. Yay, we're doing another new episode. Hooray. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff, some surprising stuff, some interesting stuff, and some stuff that is just stupid to talk about, but it's fun anyway, so yeah.
How dare you?
Honestly, can we just start with like why the trees in Pokemon Legends or whatever it's called, they just look terrible. But to be fair, at least it is better than the trees in Sword and Shield. I'll give it that.
That is true. I mean, kind of Sword and Shield looks like trees out of Ocarina of Time on Nintendo 64. To be fair.
yeah, that's really sad.
That is sad but true. It really is, and no one can deny it either way. Just look up like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time tree, and then Sword and Shield, Pokemon Sword and Shield tree, and just compare them.
I think
like the trees in Epic Mickey look much better than this.
I trust you to bring that in. Oh, guys! By the way, I'm the Marina for Smash account, and AntKeepsGaming on YouTube. By the way, because C&J did a thing, so I'm doing a thing too.
Xenoblade Chronicles for the original Wii graphically looks superior to Sword and Shield.
Wait, is that the game that Shulk's from?
Yes.
That they made a game about Shulk? That Smash Bros character?
I'm really feeling it.
Really feeling it.
The best thing about that game is Rhine. It's Rhine time.
Yeah, for like Pokemon Legends, I think Game Freak said they brought like a different source, kind of like a different developer to help make the game because it's an open world game, and
I thought
Game
that was
Freak
the
is not
remakes.
really-
I thought that was the Gen 4
no,
remakes.
Actually, no. They didn't. There's some confusion here. They completely outsourced the DP remakes. The new game Legends is entirely Game Freak, and also
so
notably
around.
Yes.
Imagine being Game Freak and actually making a better game.
Now, if you didn't know, Game Freak used to have like two segmented development staffs within their office. One team dedicated to doing just remakes, and one team dedicated to just to new titles, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it seems to me that they basically just told Masuda, who had been the director of the last several games, to just go away, do whatever you want, ruin the remakes in peace, and now go and do whatever you want for the next main title. And honestly, I don't think I could be happier with how this is turning out. This is so much more than I ever anticipated. And the strange thing for me is just the whiplash because Generation 4 is my favorite Pokemon game. And then to get mediocre remakes immediately followed up by an extremely ambitious prequel game, it's so surreal. This feels like something that would happen on a fake leak list, honestly.
4chan was right, guys. It's official.
4chan's revenge. 4chan's revenge.
That means my 4chan leak saying the last two will be Waluigi and Yuri Lowell is correct, right, guys?
I believe you.
Awesome. I know it's real because it's what I want, and as we know, leaks that say what we want are obviously real.
I know it's real because you said so, and you're a podcast bro, and you're part of the podcast, so obviously it's true.
True, and if it's wrong, I'll just pretend I never said anything.
Oh, it's recorded on here. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's why I said pretend.
Nah, we won't pretend. We'll literally just come back and tell you.
Nah. Anyway, Pokemon. Game Freak bag. Bad.
Pokey bad. Pokey bad.
Anyway.
Pokey bad.
Anyway, honestly, my stance on the remake is it'll probably go down like, I think, yeah, Link's Awakening, where the art style is absolutely off-putting, but people just learn to accept it. That's just...
I don't think I could.
I mean, I still can't accept Toy Link, so, you know. I don't even like Legend of Zelda, and that's just weird to me.
Okay, in the case of Link's Awakening, I think that it works simply because it fit the tone of the game. Link's Awakening is a very dream, surrealist take on Zelda. And as a result, I feel that the toy aesthetic works because you can sort of just envision that this is the child Zelda game. This is what the child sees when they play Zelda, right? And I think that's what they were going for.
Wait.
Like what a kid sees in their mind when they look at a game like A Link to the Past. The reason this doesn't work for Gen 4 is because Gen 4 can actually be a pretty serious and dark game at points, and it's extremely hard to take it seriously when it looks like that.
I mean, to be fair, though, as I said before the podcast, when I saw Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I expected it to be in this art style, a little chibi character, just 3D, but they actually got a full model for the character in it. So to have it like this, I think they got it reversed. They should have done the chibi character for Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, and then do like the more model version, you know, for Diamond and Pearl. They got it backwards. They do the other way around, I think.
Yeah.
My opinion. But the thing is, you say that about you know, chibi and, you know, and take it seriously. That might be the case, but then the thing is, it kind of fits it because obviously all the Pokemon games you can say they're chibis anyway. Like back in my day, or back when the first Pokemon Diamond Pearl, Diamond Pearl, yeah, Diamond Pearl is, isn't it?
First Diamond and Pearl.
So yeah, what?
The first Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, the first Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, I was thinking that sound Diamond and Pearl doesn't sound right. Maybe because I'm getting Crystal for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, you know, I think it kind of fits. I mean, I was expecting this, I said before, Let's Go, and now it's here. I mean, yeah, sure. It's there.
Here's the thing, I don't want to be too harsh because these do seem to be like a smaller game developer. Because it is a...
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is where they outsourced. But at the same time, I don't want to kind of gloss over it. I don't like the art style, but I want to see if it at least grows on me. Or grows on the community. I don't want to just have a go at it straight away. Because I remember people did that about Link's Awakening then. Come like 3 months. Oh, I love this art style. Hope they remake Mario, not Mario. I hope they remake Mario RPG in that style. Yeah, totally. So we're totally going to get that.
I think you was right, actually. Like, I think people will get onto it. I know you said Space that you won't, but I'm pretty sure people will, because like even people said that, oh, it's like, you know, oh, yeah, I don't like the start of Link's Awakening, and then people actually did like it, and even before that though, when it first got revealed and stuff, people actually said, "Oh, it looks actually so cute" and stuff like that. And he's like, "No, it's not cute."
And even if they don't like it, I feel like people at least learn to accept it. Well, not learn, but just regurgitately accept it.
Yeah.
I mean, people at Anything Else Game Freak show it out. I highly doubt this will be the thing to just ruin everything.
Exactly. Anyone else?
Pokemon bad. Don't buy.
Cookie bad.
Pokemon bad. Okay, we're Cinderace.
Oh.
I am just. If the Gen 4, if Legends wasn't a Gen 4 prequel, I do feel quite confident in saying that shapified Generation 4 remakes would in all likelihood be the final straw for me to say that I'm not a fan of Pokemon.
I like it how they the thing is though, that other that what you say prequel game of it where he's running around in the wild, and that looks pretty cool. But again, it's a shame they didn't do that for Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's the game we needed for Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's what everybody thought. But again, look, compare trees in the Ocarina of Time to now. But
I feel like Pokemon is kind of having a harder time adjusting the mainline games to consoles. I feel like that's the main issue. Like say what you will, they've always been known for their handheld games, and now that's kind of impossible.
Yeah. Oh look, I just saw it. I'll just flick to the chat, and yeah, exactly what you said. Yeah. Okay, but Legends looks incredible. It was the wild area. It should have been exactly my point. It's like, why didn't they do that before? It's not until there was like kind of maybe an uproar about taking the piss out of the trees out there, and then people said, "Oh yeah, maybe we should make a Pokemon game like that." So, but yeah, it's cool they're doing that, and they said Legends, and it's like is it Arceus? Arceus.
Yes, Arceus.
There's several pronunciations.
Imagine pronouncing it correctly.
Arceus. But
oh no.
It says Legends and Arceus. Are they going to do like others? Like people saying maybe like Celebi, like and stuff like that, which would be quite interesting to see. Not saying that's true. I'm just saying, would they do others like that? Saying Legends and before, everything. And this would be Take Off, and it's the main Pokemon games we get. Not back in the day. Back in the day.
The real question is, why wasn't Pokemon Sleep shown in the Direct? Like, what happened to that game? Like, it just died all of a sudden.
It went to sleep, so...
It was announced and just never heard of again.
Back in my day, the trees I had in my games looked much better than this for Pokemon Legends.
They did, actually.
Even the game Frogger, trees were much better.
When Ocarina of Time came out, it was mind-blowing. The same when the first Soul Calibur came out to the Dreamcast, it just looked mind-blowing. But now it's just like, oh yeah, that's all right. You kind of know what crap graphics are now.
Graphic arts is my passion.
This is why I appreciate Final Fantasy VII Remake's graphics. Oh my god.
The skybox.
Makes it so much better on PS5 with the fog, the lighting.
The skybox.
And the skybox is kind of the same, but
the skybox. Great game. Love the skybox.
Like, imagine if you just love a game only for its skybox.
I love the games for the trees.
Man, this fan service is amazing. I mean, look at the trees.
I love the games for how the trees look on houses.
It's like this. We fixed the tree problem. The trees are amazing now. We promise.
So just because Game Freak, sorry, the next Pokemon games are going to be Pokemon Wood and Pokemon Stone.
Yeah. No, it'd be like, Pokemon, was it Straw, Wood, and Brick? 3 little pigs.
Oh, I can say this. I made a joke in my chat room because we got 2 Sinnoh games, right? And I said, I posted a picture of, I said this, I said, I can't believe it, the Madmen finally did it. And then I posted a picture of the DP remake, and I said, Pokemon cringe, and then I posted a picture of Legends, and Pokemon based.
Yeah.
Pokemon cringe version and Pokemon based version.
Where is it based?
Do I really want to go take this joke to its logical conclusion?
Yes.
If you must.
No.
Oh, okay. I like to play Pokemon Go is the best Pokemon game. I mean, it could be for you, but I don't think it is. To me, I don't know what would be your best Pokemon game at the moment.
Pokemon Go. Like I love how
Okay,
well
Martin,
it's been this year. Like I love being able to go out. Like it's been so encouraging to
Why are they
socialize.
Why are
Then picked up in 5 minutes and drove back to his house.
why are they having a Pokemon Go event?
Yeah. But on a serious note, what do you guys think? What's been like your like the Pokemon games you play? What has been the best to you?
Platinum.
Not really sure. Like I haven't really played many Pokemon games in retrospect.
Yeah, from an objective quality perspective, Platinum. I mean, for my personal tastes, I really, really like X and Y. In fact, for a while, I identified X and Y as my favorites. Of course, that's a very unpopular opinion. But then, as time's gone on, my opinions and tastes have shifted around some.
Honestly, I'd have to say Sun and Moon because as Incineroar. Incineroar is one of the best Pokemons.
For me, being a boomer, as you guys know, I do like Pokemon Yellow. It's not just because it's like one of the first Pokemon games, but you can do so much with it. You had Pokemon Stadium come out at the same time, and you can use the transfer pack and play Pokemon Yellow on Pokemon Stadium, transfer your Pokemon on there, make your ultimate team versus the championship stuff. Is quite amazing. Also, Pokemon Silver was the next best one for me. It's between Pokemon Yellow and Silver, but if I have to pick two, it'd probably be Pokemon Silver because they have more attacks for Pokemon. Upgraded on Pokemon Stadium 2, which is amazing. Could trade from Pokemon Yellow to Pokemon Silver. It was just great. That's mine anyway.
I think.
Did you ever play Soul Silver?
I haven't, no. Because but I like got off the Pokemon train. When did I? I'm just trying to think. So when was the last one I played? So I think it was Diamond. I did play. The last one I did play was Diamond, and then I kind of fell off. With that, I had like other games on to play, and then I got back on Pokemon Black and White 2, and Pokemon. Which one is it? Which one's got the bird in it? X and Y. It's Y, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Y. Yveltal.
Yeah,
Pokemon
Yveltal
Y,
is awesome.
And then Pokemon Sword and Shield, and yeah, that's what I'm up to now.
Okay, so you missed the ideal game for you to play, my friend.
What's that?
Soul Silver.
Sword and Shield.
I was going to say Pokemon Yellow. I'm pretty sure I played that. No, I need to play Soul Silver and Heart Gold. I don't know where I was in that. I was playing other games at that point, but I can't remember what I was playing. But yeah, I'll hopefully play it soon. Probably.
Probably just forget, to be honest.
Yeah, I probably will actually. You're probably right. Probably forget.
What's a Pokemon?
My mind's not as used to be, guys.
Nintendo.
My mind is not what it used to be, guys. Where the hell am I?
Anyways, you rev up that emulator, play a copy of Soul Silver, my friend. You will not.
I do not
regret it.
condone emulators, but I will have ways to find it.
Just buy one of those like 206 games in one cartridges.
Oh yeah, I think I found one on Wish.
They're
Get
totally.
one from Wish.
They're legal, right? They're legal, right?
Okay, I'll be honest with you. In this specific case, like DS games, I'm perfectly fine with emulation on account of the fact that these games have basically never been re-released that much. We had a few stuff on Wii U, and that was it.
What do you mean? You can buy them on 3DS.
In the secondary market, you see circumstances where people are trying to sell their old Pokemon cartridges for $100 or more. These games released at $35 or $40 a piece.
Remember when games were cheap?
No. It is not worth $100 to play a copy of Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Platinum. Absolutely not. And if anyone wants to emulate to play that, they have my full blessing. It's the same situation as like someone trying to play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. You want to play Ike's game? Well, too bad. To do it legitimately, you have to spend like $200 for a used copy on eBay. And regarding the people that say, well, then Nintendo's not getting money, they're not getting money either way, because you're either paying a scalper who wants to make money off of you, or you're just doing it the dirty way. Either way, Nintendo's not getting paid.
Yeah.
Now, if they re-release these games easily, I would absolutely not condone emulation. I'd say just buy them, but they don't. So yeah.
Nintendo, we do not condone emulators of any kind in Nintendo Ninjas. SpaceKing's opinions are purely his own. So if you want to go after someone, go after him. I'll let you know what his Discord name is. Just send me a message. You know, I still want that Nintendo contract.
Look, they ain't watching this.
Just that one Nintendo Ninja. Well,
you can absolutely have opinions like these and still end up with sponsorships and that sort of stuff. Like, I think half the guys on Game Explain feel this exact same way that I do.
We love Nintendo here. What are you guys on about? We don't talk about PlayStation or Xbox or anything else. What are you on about?
And then we had that one episode where we spent like a half hour discussing Microsoft buyouts.
No, anyway, do you want to talk about how Microsoft should buy Capcom again?
Yes.
Because this is an opinion I stand by.
You like this, Space?
Microsoft just bought his soul.
Wait, did you say micro? What's he got to do?
Microsoft.
Anything with micro in its name is bad. Sorry, micro.
Microtransactions.
Getting triggered again. He did not appreciate that last time.
Anyway,
so,
I think we should move on to the fact that Pokemon Snap exists.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I actually quite liked Pokemon Snap on the Nintendo 64, and if this is half as good, I'm game.
How much does it cost?
Play the original? Just me.
How much does it cost?
50 quid probably.
If it's full price, you're good. If it's something more like a 30 quid game, yeah, I'd say it's worth it. Considering Miitopia, though, is worth 50 quid for some reason. Yeah, you're good.
I'll tell you what. So right now, Pokemon Snap, or the Sinnoh prequel thing. What has better graphics? Go. What do you reckon?
Well, it's Snap, obviously, because it's on rails.
Oh, is it?
Right. Yeah, it's the way that Pokemon Snap, the original, worked was that you're in a machine that's taking you through a safari, and then you're taking pictures of Pokemon. And I know that sounds completely boring and stupid.
That sounds stupid.
But this is actually one of the most fun Pokemon experiences that they've ever done. And that sounds so weird.
Haven't you?
Yes, it's basically
SpaceKing. Haven't you ever played Pokemon Black and Blue? That's the best game.
Isn't that the unlicensed piece of crap hack that
you don't condone unlicensed Nintendo games?
Imagine Nintendo just look this.
I'm pretty sure Nintendo sued PETA for that.
I love how that game's still readily available, but just casually Nintendo sues some innocent kid while that game's still up, just making a fun little fan project, and then they're just let this game live.
My lawyers. Yeah, 10-year-old. We have our lawyers.
and then you just have PETA releasing that shit.
Yeah, do you remember that when
wait, PETA? I thought you said Peter.
Going off track. Do you remember that when PETA actually got involved with Pokemon? They said that's animal rights, even though they're not real. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, right.
I don't know if...
Yeah, take examples from Pokemon. Oh, so we're gonna make this fan game criticizing Pokemon because clearly it's about animal abuse.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh my gosh.
Clearly they never watched the anime and realized it's love that helps the Pokemon. The power of love, am I right, guys? That isn't cliche.
Yeah, they don't trap them as slaves in Pokeballs that they can barely fit in.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, treat them like Pokemon. Grab your cat and shove it in a tiny ball. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Get those tumble dryer balls out and shove it in one of those.
If it seems like it's hurt, it just means it needs weakening. So go grab another animal and make it attack your cat. Then throw Pokeball. What could possibly go wrong?
Spider at your cat.
Nana says in the chat exactly what I said. Gen 2 and Gen 3 got better remakes, and that's not fair. I feel that.
Gen 3 was
Hoenn.
Omega Ruby Sapphire.
Yeah.
That's Mega. That's not remake. That's got Mega Evolution, not remake. Really.
Yeah, well, let me ask you a question. Where was Emerald? Well, why do they always just skip? Why do they always skip the best one?
Well, actually, there's a genuine criticism to be made that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire did drop the ball by not incorporating more of the key features and elements found in Emerald than were present in just Sapphire and Ruby. So this is the problem of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire taking to its logical conclusion.
I feel like that was okay.
Because they literally said it during the presentation. This is a 1-to-1 remake. We're only going to have the base Synodex. You don't know. If I'm not mistaken, there were only 170 Pokemon. This is even worse than Sword and Shield.
Nice.
There were only 170 Pokemon in the Synodex. If you unlock National Dex, you had access to 493. But and then in Platinum, they expanded that number to 210. If we're just sticking to the original Synodex, I don't want it. Platinum is a genuinely better experience at that point.
How come I feel like Game Freak just heard everyone crying for a Gen 4 remake and just decided to take the piss?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like after they saw that they could put out junk with Sword and Shield and Let's Go, that they said,
you know what?
Yeah,
let's team with 10.
That's a good point. They in ORAS, they actually went ahead and they put in new content, right? Are they gonna put through the effort to put new content into this? Well, if we believe what they said, a 1-to-1 remake, probably not. And that's very disappointing because there are tons of room for expansion of the lore and universe of Pokemon that Gen 4 offers. And the thing is that we know this as proof because that's the basis of Legends. So it's just all around a big mess and a big disappointment. And I don't really know if I want to play it. I think I'm just going to stick with Platinum. If they do incorporate all of Platinum's key features, that's the Battle Frontier, that's the extra scenario with Giratina, that's lore changes, etc. Oh yeah, they changed the order that you go through the gyms in Platinum. They changed other stuff too. If they incorporate those changes, I will be quite tempted. But if no, I think I'm just gonna rev up that emulator, boys.
We don't condone emulators or any kind of Nintendo. Please don't come after us. We love you. Hell, Nintendo.
I love Nintendo, and I buy stuff from Nintendo all the time, including stuff that I probably shouldn't, like Super Mario 3D All Stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I can't wait. I support the new game. Why not? Because I can.
I don't know.
By the way, can I just say Turtwig is an amazing starter Pokemon.
Turtwig,
probably one of the best.
I love him. He's a good boy.
He's so cutie.
I think there should be a Pokemon game where you could choose out of all the 5 stars, all the grass, and all the water that have ever been starters. I think that'd be quite cool because I like the starter thing where you can choose any. They've mixed up with the prequel, and you can choose like 3 different starters in all together, which is quite cool actually. I thought that was quite interesting because I didn't even notice that. I thought they were part of just the same gen, but no, they're mixed up apparently. So that's cool. I don't know, is that true? Tom, tell me.
Can you repeat that? Just quick, the broad strokes, because I was reading something.
I believe you're
sorry.
right. I believe it was a Gen 1, Gen 3 one, and a Gen 7 one. I believe Cinderace was there, which is
yeah.
Cynical was Gen 2.
Yeah, so we're getting actually, they're breaking a lot of trends and conventions of Pokemon. I'm going to bring this list up. There's actually a list of stuff that people have already compiled about Legends that's different. And this is actually quite interesting because this does suggest that this is, I don't want to say it in fear of overhype, but
Overhype.
It does paint the situation of Pokemon of the Wild. Okay. So there was this leaked Chinese document hours before the presentation that has now been translated in full, and it has like screenshots from the game. We know it's legit. It's just that these screenshots aren't available for the general public's consumption. I mean, but the general gist is that they're changing a lot of stuff. There is no more like a transition scene between the overworld and battles. It's all seamless. Battles takes place in the overworld itself.
Looks like the other Pokemon do though when you first a Pokemon.
No, it doesn't even. It literally just like changes the camera perspective, but it's seamless. There was no cut. There's no animation of you going into a different battle scene. Combat has been changed. It's now it's no longer turn-based. It's akin to Final Fantasy's active time battle system seen in Final Fantasies 4 through 9. Now, if you don't know how active time battle system works, is that it's basically like every attack works on a cooldown. And
oh no, not that. I hated it in Final Fantasy 7. Why do you have to?
No, CJ, you have to play the game so you can be pleased.
Honestly, that transition I feel like would either go very well or very bad.
It's going to go very bad.
So we have ATB, seamless battle transitions, not turn-based like the classic games. It's more like ATB where you select your attack in response, so you have to strategize on the fly. If you don't have any Pokemon on your possession, your main character will be attacked by Pokemon in the wild. Yeah, your actual character can be hurt by Pokemon that are in the wild. If the main character gets hurt enough, a battle will end and you'll get a game over.
He'll just die.
Oh. I'll just ask something with you, CJ. Did anybody confirm that Todd is actually being the next Pokemon Snap? Is it actually Todd?
Oh my god. That's actually hilarious.
Other stuff.
What's that?
Stuff. There are climbing elements, so there's like climbing traversal, like Breath of the Wild. There are other similar things.
Will the character still be 10?
We saw in the trailer how battling is just completely different now. It's been overhauled so that if you want to catch a Pokemon, it's much more like kind of like playing a stealth game. You watch a Pokemon's patterns, their lifestyle within the wild, and then you throw that Pokeball at it and try to catch it. It's like there's actual aiming mechanics and stuff to it.
Also, in a way, it's kind of like Breath of the Wild. Like when you throw a weapon, you can throw it at something.
Yes, at an angle. Yes, you even determine the angle that the ball flies at.
See, did you by the way? Did you confirm that?
Say what?
Is Todd actually coming back in Pokemon Snap?
Oh yes. I remember because someone on Twitter posted an image.
So what?
Of,
Space.
Todd.
What you're saying is we're going to see Pokemon Let's Go Wild.
Let's Go Wild proceeds to rip off
That
all
sounds
of
like a really good name, actually, to be honest. But yeah, so we've got 2 conversations going. It's so good. Todd, good. Okay, Space, go. What was you laughing at, Where as well? I didn't understand.
Pokemon cringe. Bring back Mario and Luigi. That was awesome.
How about this
Why?
Greninja, Ash Greninja? Now that's not cringe.
Super
Yeah,
cringe.
it's pretty cringe.
Oh, come on.
What's an
I
Ash
gotta be
Greninja?
like that, brother.
What's an
It-
Ash Greninja?
I think it's Pokemon Fusion. Ew.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Well, Ash Williams.
It's kind of weird. Basically, like in the anime, Ash and Greninja, like their hearts become together in a way. Like their hearts become one. So then Greninja turns into Ash Greninja, and his head kind of looks like Ash's hat. His sideburns look like Ash's. It's really confusing.
Ash Greninja is in Smash in the final Smash, meaning an anime character is in Smash, meaning Goku's on the table.
I hope so.
Goku.
Anyway, SpaceKing, were you saying something?
I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, that usually happens when I begin talking shit. I just confuse
I
everyone.
posted in the chat what Ash Greninja looks like. Like you can see Ash's head, kind of, and also his hair. And then the big shuriken on his back. It gets bigger over time.
Anyway, so what else was announced in the presentation?
Some events for Pokemon Go. There was a really cool there was like a really cool history
Oh yeah, that
video that was like 5 minutes in the beginning.
Oh yeah, that 5 minutes of Game Freak licking their own ass.
But honestly, I actually like it. It's like anime games.
I like it, but they do the same thing like every 5 years.
That triggered me because there's one thing they didn't reveal: the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy. I was really upset.
Yeah, they didn't reveal a new Pokemon in Smash. Very disappointed.
Wait, no Smash?
No Smash, no hype.
Yeah, they did say about other games like competitive, but they didn't say like even say like, oh, Super Smash Brothers, like Pikachu in that, like Super Smash Brothers 64, Super Smash Brothers Melee and Brawl. And
Anyway, we didn't see the Tencent game, so 2 out of 10.
Yeah, we didn't see Pokemon Unite either.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything about Tencent, the best game company in the world. They're totally amazing. Yeah, completely not sarcastic at all.
Oh yeah, Pokemon GameCube games as well, the 3D ones. Yeah, I forgot about that. You saw
Colosseum.
Colosseum. Well, they did. I think they showed Colosseum, but they didn't do. Oh yeah, Colosseum they didn't do, but Stadium they did.
Yeah, I just feel
Colosseum,
like they don't.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't.
they
we
showed
can't.
the first Pokepark Wii, but not the second one.
And they didn't show Battle Revolution either. Of course, we can't show those games because those games have better graphics than the modern games.
Yeah.
Well,
They showed
I don't
Hey
think they
Pikachu. This is
showed
clearly
Smash
hinting toward
because
Hey
people would think,
Pikachu
like,
too.
Cinderace would just be there.
Hey, Waluigi.
I don't think they showed Smash there because
Actually,
people
no,
would
they
think
did show a
that, like,
small
Pokemon
amount of
is-
Smash actually, but it was just like
Yeah.
a second
Yeah.
Oh, where?
in like
Is
the
it-
montage of a ton of shit, ton of crap.
No, but like which part specifically?
I
Like,
don't
which,
know. You think I
generation?
timestamp this stuff? I don't even timestamp in the live streams.
We didn't even. It went so by quick because there's so many trading card games. It was like trading card anime. It was like trading card anime game, trading card anime game, trading card anime game. Then it was other games, anime card game.
Honestly, in my opinion, the
Also-
presentation was just okay.
Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, who's ready tomorrow for the Post Malone concert?
Oh my god, what are they thinking? That's totally a Nintendo image. God, they're getting desperate now. They're getting like rappers involved.
Like-
I'm a bad guy. I'm just saying that they're getting that desperate to get.
How down and bad is Post Malone doing right now? If
I
he
don't
has
even
to
know who that is.
suck up the
All I know is just
Pokemon.
a rapper.
Yeah.
So
How bad is he doing if he's got to suck up to Pokemon to improve his career?
I remember hearing that like he's not been doing that well. He's gone a little bit down on popularity. Like I do not listen to his music at all or any trap music. I'm not being offensive towards them. It's just I do not find it pure. Like,
I
Oh,
don't even know who
hear
it's
that,
really
hear
weird.
that, guys. They aren't pure. Time for CNJ to get sued.
so it's not that, it's just like almost every trap music I find that it has swear words.
I mean,
I got
And yeah, so I'm still
well, I
American.
swear,
Almost every
voice
song
swear
period
words.
is swear words in it anymore.
The thing is, you can't avoid swear words no matter what you say or do.
SpaceKing, Ant. None of us are pure. We all swear.
We do not condone the use of swear words on the podcast.
I was
See-
about to do something that would make you guys kick me.
CNJ. Swear. Here's a controversial take.
I was about
to
to say
swear to be
something
holy.
bad. I stopped myself.
Swear to be holy. Okay.
Swearing
a
is
good
swearing's
word.
holy because it takes out the toxicity out your body
Do you know what
Okay.
else is holy?
Crikey.
and
Yeah,
it will
is that
corrupt
better?
your soul.
Do you know what else is holy?
What?
Cheese.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Oh my god.
Pokemon Dairy and Pokemon someone else.
Pokemon yogurt, Pokemon cheese.
Pokemon Gun, Pokemon Knife. The perfect games.
Pokemon bow, Pokemon arrow.
Pokemon Resin, Pokemon Evil.
We can keep going. I still wanted, like,
Pokemon Book, Pokemon Computer. I
still
don't
want
know.
a private version of
Pokemon
Pokemon.
book, Pokemon computer.
Pokemon.
I still like my idea of Pokemon based in Pokemon cringe.
No,
Anyway,
I like the
No,
one.
it's like the Pokemon Keck, Pokemon Cringe.
Anyway,
I like my free pick one. Pokemon Hay.
Well, here,
Stone-
what you have to understand is that the existence of a turn-based RPG implies that there is a turn cringe RPG.
that is smart. I like that.
Pokemon milk and cheese.
yeah, but Pokemon's leaving the turn-based system. You said so. That joke makes no sense. So I'm gonna cancel you on Twitter.
But it's the
Oh,
tur-
no.
it's the yeah, of course. That's of course. I would expect no less. I've been canceled on Twitter before. I know how to deal with it. Just ignore them.
Yeah, but it's not being cancelled on Twitter. It's being cancelled on Twitter again. You
YouTube
forget.
group SpaceKing gets canceled on Twitter. Parentheses
Yeah.
again.
That's Golden Sun
So you
word
might have
post.
had to
Just
do
got
it first
cancelled.
time. Second time.
Speaking of which, speaking of which, you never announced a new Golden Sun 2 out of 10. How could they? Pokemon and Golden Sun are like known to be the same games.
Pokemon Golden Sun.
We posted a meme that's actually appropriate to this. I'm sending this in the Twitter chat. Not the Twitter chat. The call chat here. Here, I just sent a link to it. This is
what the chat's called, guys.
the YouTube chat, whatever it is, the live chat. I don't know. Something.
Oh, I thought you mean the podcast bros chat.
Yeah,
There.
I'm just trying to find the Smash part in the montage.
Oh no.
Yeah.
CJ's really
It's
watching.
it's a little hard, but I'm like 52 seconds in.
Pokemon
Oh, I
fart
think I
and
found it.
Pokemon shit.
Oh no. Nah, like Pokemon.
Anyway, how long have we been
Pokemon.
talking about Pokemon for?
Well, it's Pokemon. It's to do Pokemon.
A long time. A long time. Like 43 minutes.
That
I'll make
one-
it
one
stop.
is-
I do
I have an
want to
idea.
talk about
Can we
Smash
talk about
eventually.
something core now, like Five Nights at Freddy's?
Or Final
No,
Fantasy.
you played it
No.
recently. You played it before.
What do you mean? That's just DLC.
What is the GS ball from Pokemon actually had inside it? No, people say it's Celebi that was inside it.
I'm
The
gonna
joke
say it
is
was.
that it's GS.
I'm just gonna say it was literally just some guy in the olden times trying to troll people. There was nothing in the Pokeball. It was just all a solid.
No, it's what it is. It's just confuses later on. There's just, as you said, nothing in it, and then they'll think, "Well, so what ever happened to that? I don't know. What could be this?" And the theories and speculation and stuff.
No, like it wasn't even you couldn't open it. It was just all rock.
I like it how people did theories. Of, what does the GS ball actually mean? It's like, well, gold and silver ball. Nah.
No,
Because the game's
no.
called-
It's a cryptic ink. Don't. Yes.
It's
What?
Golden Star. You know, from
No.
WAHderful
What does that stand for? Golden Sun. And what colour's the ball? It's golden. And
Silver.
what series
Oh, yeah,
is
golden.
dead? Golden Sun. And what
Oh.
ball is dead? The GS
I'm
ball.
blocking you on Twitter.
I like how you guys started to be friends and now you just hate each other.
Yeah, we're just friends, and I'm just like, oh, and what series is dead?
I'm blocking you on Twitter, you ass. Get over here.
I cannot find Smash in here yet. I'm 1 minute and 32 seconds
Yeah,
in.
you haven't looked hard enough. You said it's 5 minutes, right? You still got another 4 minutes.
Yeah, well,
Um,
so it's near the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anything else about the Pokemon stuff, guys? You want to talk about?
Bring back Mega Evolution, you cowards.
Z-Man.
But
Actually,
I love how they just slowly got worse with each one. Like, first it was Mega Evolution, yeah, that's cool. Then it was Emus. They're not as cool, but they're alright, I guess. Holy crap,
Really-
guys. Wouldn't it
And
be good if
then
we made these
Gigantamax.
Pokemon big?
Gigantamax is the lamest crap
wanna do-
imaginable.
We want to do
We'll be right
Pikachu
back.
but bigger. Pretty much.
Pikachu will slowly take over the world.
True. Sounds like
I went
British.
from like Pikachu to P.
I want Pika Blue. I want to bring back Pika Blue, please. I want Pika Blue.
Okay, I'm back.
But yeah,
Welcome
bring back Mega Evolution. Bring back Zemus. Cut whatever
And forget
Gigantamax is.
the Gigantamax nightmare forever.
Now, this is what I'll say. Z-moves were okay.
I
They
know how they
weren't.
got the idea for Gigantamax. They just went onto DeviantArt for a few hours.
They just went on the Sonic DeviantArt page and just thought, people must love this stuff. I don't.
Cool. Sorry. Get really too much fun here. I don't know why.
Anyway,
Okay,
are we done? Are
I'm
we
2
done with
minutes in.
Pokemon now?
Yeah, we can. I can talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. So, Five Nights at Freddy's is an indie horror game that was designed by Scott Cawthon, and there's been several iterations of the game since. Yeah, what else do you want to say?
Talk about Security Breach.
What's that?
And you got a new trailer. It's a new FNAF game.
I've never heard of it.
You
What's
suck,
interesting-
Ant.
Yeah, what's interesting about Security Breach is that I not find like a lot of humor in horror in the game. Like, of course there's some, but it's not as much as there was in the past games.
I'm pretty
like,
sure it's
it still
going.
has
I'm
some
pretty sure
horror.
it's still horror. I'm pretty sure it's just going for a different style of horror because it isn't just jump
Yeah.
scare.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like there's still horror. It's just not
CJ
as
played
much.
the cuties. That's all.
This may be a bit of a
Five
weird
Nights at
comparison, but I feel
Cuties
like
where there's
comparing it
just-
to something like
you can
Silent
just
Hill
pick
might be
your own
better.
girls or something.
Oh, CJ just said the F word. I can't tell though.
What? What? What?
DJ exposed. He said the F word.
No,
He said fudge.
no. I was just saying Five Nights at Cuties would just be about like you just find how to explain.
Cuddly toys. Room.
Oh. What?
Eh?
Okay, wait. Why are we even talking about this on the podcast? That's just
I don't know. You're the one who
Is it-
brought
it's
it
weird
up.
to be-
Why are you asking us?
because he was the one that started it in the first place.
I was talking about Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
And
You're
then
the
someone
one who
said
checked
fi-
on
and then Ant
DeviantArt
said, like,
and
I-
searched up Chica.
And then Ant just said Five Nights at Cuties, and then I was trying to say something, and then he thought I said a swear word, and then
That was Zam. That wasn't
not.
me. That was Zam. Stop trying to put words in my mouth.
Yeah, I said Ant. I said Ant.
You said you.
I did not say you.
Because you said it hasn't been much horror in Five Nights at Freddy games, and I'm thinking, what Five Nights at Freddy game have you been playing?
like I've seen gameplay of the different Five Nights at Freddy's, and there's
Seen
just
gameplay. This
not
implies he's
much
never
horror.
played it, probably because he's too scared.
not even interested. I'm not really interested in the series. Talking about it though with you guys, that makes me feel a little interested
all I can
because
say
I'm
is,
with actual fans.
C&J, all I can say is if you do see Ronald McDonald down your local McDonald's, punch him.
If I see Ronald
Okay.
McDonald in public, I shouldn't say that on the podcast. I shouldn't say that on the podcast. I'm gonna edit that out of IRL.
Okay, well, I'll leave the rest of that to your imagination.
Yeah.
Where's going to leave it in? But I don't even know what you say anything, so...
Yeah, I think this is becoming a little too crazy now.
It's fine.
I was gonna say I was gonna punt him into traffic, but okay.
Oh,
Punt you into traffic.
I mean, everyone says that always. So.
I mean, if I saw Ronald McDonald in public, I think I'd just not really give a shit. Then you have everyone else. I'd murder Ronald McDonald, then you just have me. Oh yeah, if I saw a clown, why the hell would I go punch it?
Is Ronald McDonald in wait, Ronald McDonald in Fortnite? Oh my gosh.
Hey, well, he sees you sitting there with your Happy Meal, and he comes over and just say, "Hey, bud, how about a picture?"
And then I just get a knife out of my pocket, like,
picture?
oh, I'll take a picture. I'll make sure this is a picture-perfect moment.
Yes, it gives him the finger.
Oh no.
I'll be right back.
Oh, sorry, SpaceKing. I made you feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, now that he's gone, we could just talk about him.
Hey, we could talk about how Goldenson. It's good we didn't get a new Goldenson because that means we get a golf for Luigi. Yeah.
Likely,
Yeah.
People actually said
I'm
maybe
just touching a little bit.
Right, actually, but Scott said nothing. No collabs at the moment or something.
Scott Coffin lied. I don't care what you say. Until we see it, he lied. Until if it doesn't happen, he still lied. He just broke NDA.
Yeah, and then like the same thing kind of happened with Eggman. The Mike Pollock, the voice actor, he said that it would not be in Smash at all. But he was being very vocal about it. I think it was because of Micro. Like he just tagged Mike Pollock on Twitter saying like, "Hey, we should get Eggman in Smash," and then they had like this argument about him.
Micro an argument with Eggman.
Yes. No, I will send the tweet. I'm serious.
You can't make this stuff up.
I'm actually serious.
You should be. You're lying. You. Micro in denial.
Oh my god, Micro! Hang on, can you just think how funny that is? The Micro we know had an argument with.
Yeah, here it is.
Well, I guess we're not getting the voice actor of Eggman
What did I
onto
just
the
come
podcast
back
now.
into here?
We just found out that Micro had an argument with the voice actor of Eggman.
That is so brilliant! That's the best thing that's ever happened. Oh my god, Micro! I'm sorry if you listened, but that was amazing.
What happened?
He had an argument with the voice. Yeah, he was sad because the voice actor said no to Smash.
Hang on. Let's just say
Micro.
SpaceKing. Micro. The Micro we know had an argument with the voice of Eggman from Sonic.
Yeah, I posted it in podcast bro chat. One of the replies says it's dumb people o'clock. Let's busy famous folks and ask them for potentially NDA related information. Come on, how about not?
Just looking at this now.
I need to look at this.
Oh my god, no, that's...
I love this. like this Micro has an argument with a voice actor that has about how many followers?
Oh my god,
7.3 thousand. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then like he posted about Eggman on February 5th, like I think an hour after Micro posted that. He said like, you know what they say, the more the merrier. You've not yet heard the name of me as Dr. Eggman in Sonic the Hedgehog games. Kindly prepare your ears accordingly. Oh wait. This is the wrong thing. My bad.
So what you're saying is I should ping Charles Martinet, and if he doesn't say anything, Waluigi confirmed.
Yeah. Basically.
Oh my god, that's the most funniest thing I've ever heard I've seen.
Oh my god, imagine being
That is
Micro right then.
absurdly stupid.
Imagine just being Micro right then, just seeing a reply from him. And it isn't even, that'd be awesome.
Oh, I found it. I found the post. To y'all to all y'all asking if Dr. Eggman will be in Super Smash Bros. If he will, I could not talk about it. If he won't, I will not want to. Now, has that aged poorly enough for you? I said the same thing about me in the film, because the same sentiment holds true. I like talking about things I'm in once they're released. I don't like talking about things I'm not in, especially when everyone was expecting me to be. That should not be hard to understand.
What's that? What's he talking about?
I don't think that really helps or hurts, but I feel like Eggman wouldn't be in this patch regardless.
I just like how.
The more the merrier.
I just
trying
can't.
to do his voice.
Anyway,
What was that, CJ? Wait, what was the last thing you talked about? Because I like this because you do realise the potential for awkwardness here, right?
It wasn't the voice actor; it was someone else.
What?
What you were talking about? The thing about the NDA in Micro's comments.
Yes, but Mike Pollock was also there.
Yeah, but he wasn't the person who commented it. That's what I was telling Ant.
Oh, yeah. He was not the one that commented it. I said someone else.
Oh my god, I can't. Sorry, that is
just Ant Micro randomly gets a call.
I said, "Hi, Micro. This is Nintendo. We have yet to believe that you have just sports
Micro, you're under arrest for trying to get Eggman and Smash and bothering the voice actor."
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
This reminds me of when Shadow News on Twitter told people to spam Nintendo's call center to get Shadow and Smash. And Johnny, some call me Johnny, called him a effing imbecile.
Oh my god.
The quote tweet.
Yeah, cause that would totally work. I mean, best way to get your character in Smash. Spam Nintendo.
The voice actor.
I mean, that's went so well for other stuff. Like, I love how we got remakes of the 1000-Year Door. I love how 3D All Stars is no longer limited edition. I love how they also threw in Mario Galaxy 2. It was so amazing, Nintendo, at listening to people. Yeah.
So you're saying Eggman? So you're saying Eggman has a chance? Is that what you're saying?
I think he has a chance, but I don't really think that hurts or helps. I feel like it's more just telling people to shut up and stop spamming him.
Yeah, Micro. That's my son, Micro. I'm listening.
Oh, I can't believe this, dude.
Poor Micro.
Micro's just watching the podcast and watching us just.
I'm sorry, but I didn't even know that was
a thing. He's probably. Yeah, he probably is watching this right now.
This is why you don't bother voice acting.
This is why you don't get hopeful.
Oh my god, guys.
Anyway, on the topic of Smash, we might as well talk about the most real of leaks, Concert Leak.
That's a legit leak right there. What do you guys think of this anyway?
Oh my god.
Does anybody want actually
can I go first?
Yeah, but before that, just CJ want to explain it to us?
Go on, CJ. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't want to? No?
What about you, SpaceKing? Would you like to explain this amazing leak?
Is he? Where is he? Did he just...
I'm still here, just...
Do you want...
No, I'm just... Oh, he's muted.
Do you want to explain this amazingly true leak?
Well, CJ is muted.
CNJ's hiding.
He's laughing to himself.
He's got to hunker down and brace for impact from the stupidity.
Does anybody know what this guy's saying in the chat? Because I have no idea what he's saying.
Which one?
Do you think Game Freak wants to be working on improvement of the Sword and Shield. No, they'll do exactly what they've always done for every single Pokemon game and drop it like hot shit.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Space. I didn't understand the lingo there. I'm too old.
Will they make a third Pokemon game like they usually do?
No, considering this is just one game.
Remember when they used to do 3 games and that died with X and Y and people were so sure of getting Pokemon Z?
Base, sometimes I really love your jokes. I'm like, what Base said. I wonder if Micro wants to be the voice actor of Eggman.
I can't imagine that.
I'm the villain of this arc.
Of course, that was Micro. that whole Twitter interaction was Micro's audition for the role when it was unconfirmed if Mike Pollock was returning as Eggman. God.
It was just taunting him like, look, he's a new voice actor now.
The time is now, old man.
God, Micro is here.
Oh no!
Hey, Micro, how did that argument go with you and the voice actor of Eggman?
C&J just showed us. Oh man.
This was a whole topic in the podcast.
Oh, this is kind of derailed. This reminds me of that time that Walmart just randomly effed up their prices, and as a direct result, it just completely derailed the podcast.
It's like Walmart saying Geno's in Smash.
People were freaking out when they confirmed Geno would be appearing as a new Smash character.
Yeah, that Micro, I just can't believe. Oh mate, honestly, Mike, we've just been laughing for the past 10 minutes. Micro.
No, don't let him in. We need to keep laughing at him.
No, you can't. You're not allowed in.
Just type it in the chat. Oh. I'm sorry, Mike. Just can't stop.
We don't have a guest today, and we don't have a guest section sorted out, so no, you're not allowed in.
I like how we have this Final Fantasy VII Remake segment of the banner for today, and we just haven't talked about it at all because we're busy laughing at Micro's misfortune.
Which we don't mean. Well, no. I didn't see. I mean, before we do the Smash, why don't we do State of Play first? Get that because we are Smash podcast. Leave Smash to last. So go on. If anybody's seen it.
Okay. State of Play was okay. It was saved by 2 things. And those were Final Fantasy, basically DLC, and FNAF. FNAF was better than the DLC, but C&J forced that onto me. Onto the thumbnail.
He forced it onto you.
He didn't give me a choice. we were running late as is, so I couldn't change it for the greater good. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine. Micro, even Base said, was you trying to, was you trying to be... We was wondering if you wanted to be the voice actor of Eggman. I'm the villain of this arc.
little do we know. Micro has always just been the voice actor in disguise.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
I wonder how Micro just felt when he just got that.
I think at first I'd be shocked if a voice actor responded to me at all, even to have an argument with me. Anyway, State of Play, yes. Oh look,
it was a train wreck.
CJ's actually in the chat, but not talking in the podcast. What's going on here?
I probably had to go, and we were just too busy laughing at Micro to notice.
Well, we wasn't laughing at him; we was laughing at his misfortune, as you said.
Laughing at Micro.
We weren't laughing at him. We were laughing with him.
Yeah.
We were laughing at him.
I mean, you can say that all you want.
Oh, that was stupid. Okay, so anyways, the state of play was a train wreck.
Who's SpaceKing? Who's
SpaceKing. SpaceKing.
You know.
His laugh is making me laugh.
SpaceKing.
Poor Micro right now. He's trying to sound big, and then we just laugh at him.
He's laughing.
Oh god, that's like gotta be one of those stupidest misspellings or mispronunciations of my name ever. Oh shit!
This has been the best podcast I've ever been in. The best episode.
Series highlights. SpaceKing, got it. That's what the fuck. I am tweeting this out. SpaceKing.
SpaceKing said no word. Bad SpaceKing. Nintendo, don't sue us.
There.
Wow, change his name to SpaceKing.
Aye, Captain.
Oh man,
I can't breathe. Space, your mouth is making me laugh. He's SpaceKing.
Change the name to it on the Discord. Oh, why? Why would you do this? Oh.
Okay, well,
I'm crying right now. Need to breathe. I need to breathe.
Backer King.
Why do I find it so funny?
It's because that's got to be the single stupidest misspelling of my name I've ever seen. You're trying to talk all big and tough in the because he was trying to talk all big and tough in the post, and then he just missed like the most idiotic misspelling of my name ever.
I need to breathe. I can't breathe.
Imagine talking about state of play and then just getting to something much more interesting.
SpaceKing.
SpaceKing.
Can we talk about state of play,
please? State of play was a train wreck. But someone I know apparently said it saved 2021 gaming. So, in conclusion,
Excuse me?
yes, apparently that saved gaming in 2021.
Excuse me.
I'll be.
He's just given up on life.
He's trying to mentally process this crap. Hey, Spanking! How do you like this for a misspelling?
I don't know, Micro came up with it. I think he rather likes the idea.
God. Oh, buddy. Spanking. Got it. Ant is dying. Call the hospital. Ant Kong's Gaming has become a thing, and then there's DNJ, then there's SpaceKing. Okay.
I'm back. I just literally had to laugh into my slipper because I had nothing around.
See, Micro, see what you've done?
You've just ruined the podcast. What?
Now, excuse me? Okay, we need to start ignoring him or else we're never gonna get anything done.
I vote we mute him.
Hey.
Like, we just laugh at him, then we just mute him.
Please, can we talk about State of Play? I'm begging you.
I don't know. I think we should discuss discuss SpaceKing more.
I mean, it was more interesting than most of the stuff announced in the State of Play.
You know what? That makes it even more hilarious is the fact that the most disgusting misspelling of my name ever is more interesting than half the State of Play.
Like, what did State of Play have that was interesting? Like, more FNAF news.
Kenya looks good.
I guess Oddworld looks good, but it was known that was coming out anyway.
Please, guys, please. Please, no more. Please.
SpaceKing.
No, please. Spanking. Whatever.
Micro sounds interested in spanking. I kind of feel bad for Micro now. Like he tried to act tough and he just made it worse for himself because we were just finishing making the fun out of him.
I'm so sorry, Micro. Please stop.
Like Micro's just like spamming the hell out of spamming like the voice chat trying to join. He's just spam clicking it. Let me in.
Let me in. Let me in. Oh man.
I mean, I can edit this out, but I know
I'm not editing it out. I'm not editing it out.
The thing I'm just about to say. So I joined one of my friends' stream on Twitch. First time joining his stream, and he called AntKeepsGaming.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
AntKeepsGaming.
Gaping.
Okay, so we have microtransactions.
Oh, please,
We have micro and we have AntKeepsGaming, however you pronounce it.
Gaping.
And we have the Lord and Savior, the God of them all, SpaceKing.
SpaceKing.
That's the best one. That's the best one. Is SpaceKing.
Okay, so what's? I guess we also kind of see Jammer. Then we have the boring one who no one has.
Hilarious. I never realized how hilarious my username could be if it was
it's just because the way you're laughing makes me laugh. It's just not that. It's just you. The way you said it and the way you laugh, it just.
I vote we still blame Micro for this going off topic.
Wonderful GoldenStar. That's not funny though. That's just praising him up.
Oh, buddy.
What do you mean?
Anyway.
That's rough, buddy. Anyways, like I said, SpaceKing is genuinely more interesting than 97% of the State of Play. We have Kenya, which looks phenomenal. We have Oddworld, which also looks good.
Mm.
And then we had
FNAF.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, which is interesting. And then I genuinely don't remember the other titles that appeared.
FNAF, you just see me looming over you with a hammer, just yelling FNAF.
Oh god!
No.
Yes.
Bob Diffel Lonstan.
I'll be honest, I think the issue with the State of Play though wasn't the games, because they did have some decent games like Oddworld. Deathloop looked pretty cool, but the thing that was the issue is they announced pretty much nothing new. Like besides, they announced the best parts of the direct was probably obviously Final Fantasy for me, FNAF because I'm biased, and that's fine. And I'd say what was it called? The theme of Deathloop. When I'm playing the song of a game in the that was just in the background as one of the best parts. You know, it honestly wasn't that great.
I didn't watch it.
I'm sorry. Deathloop just looks so boring.
I definitely would say has the potential to be good, but I don't think it's a game you should watch unless you like the commentator. It looks like one of the games which would be boring as hell to watch.
Ramendal Molden Bar.
I think the song sounds nice though.
Oh Jesus!
I just can't get over that someone genuinely said afterwards, "Yep, 2021 gaming saved," without even a hint of irony.
Excuse me.
Like, the Nintendo Direct wasn't that amazing either, mind you, but they had some good announcements in there, like Splatoon 3. Then you have State of Play.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, State of Play, PlayStation. Woohoo! Oh God! Oh.
Death is boring. A new podcast approaches 2021. Yeah, man, you just sit there in your bed and just wait to go to bed, dude. It sucks.
Hey,
Dying sucks. It's boring too.
Do you like one of these names where that people got for you? Wackerful, Bobderful,
Wackerful.
Ramendal Molden Bar.
SpaceKing loves me. I just tweeted out in all caps on my profile on Twitter, SpaceKing! Exclamation point, question mark.
Who knows? Maybe the voice actor of Eggman will retweet that.
Can we get him on the podcast and then show him micros I mod in our stream?
Just get them both on the podcast and see what happens.
Have a debate, an argument or something.
And then it just ends with Micro trying to act tough and then just making some funny ass name out of it. To the voice actor of Eggman.
Mike Pollard, more like Pike Dollard, am I right?
I love how every time we try to talk about State of Play, we just get distracted by this because it's like 10 times more interesting.
It really is. I mean, we could just go to Smash stuff if you guys want, because I haven't watched State of Play, so I can't have a comment on it. Really.
I can comment on FF7.
No, you don't want to. I know you don't.
I actually am somewhat interested. Okay, it looks like they're doing all the stuff that I hoped that they would do. You know, a 60 FPS mode, better loading, that sort of stuff. And I do appreciate that if you own Final Fantasy VII Remake on the PS4, your ownership of the game will transfer and upgrade to the PS5 version free of charge. And in addition to that, even your save data will be allowed to transfer over, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So in my case, if I want to, I can just hold off completing the game until I get a PS5, upgrade it, and then finish the game on there in 60 FPS mode. And that'd be really cool.
Or you can wait for it to be ported to PC.
No, because then I won't get to save my save data. So yeah. Regarding the Integrate episode, the new DLC, I have some concerns. Charging $20 for DLC, I really does call into question how meaty this episode is. It's supposed to be a side story set during the time period when members of Avalanche thought Cloud was dead because he ended up like when it was that fight with the Airbuster, and then he ended up in the trash heap and got saved by Aerith. So there's like some downtime in the story there that this could have happened, but I'm concerned because from the sounds of it, this might only be a couple of chapters, and if it's $20, that sounds like a really bad deal, honestly. And if that's the case, I might just YouTube the new story content.
I'd also say, what does it include? Like, does it include new characters?
You could play as Yuffie, as well as a brand new character to the FF7 universe, which is apparently her brother?
Wait, are you sure about that?
Okay, but can you play as Wedge?
Not sure.
If you can play as
Not
Wedge, then
think-
it's underpriced because Wedge is the god of Final Fantasy.
No, you cannot.
And-
you can only
and-
play
and-
as Tifa, Barret, Cloud, and Aerith.
In the main story. In this, you could play as Yuffie for sure, and presumably that new guy, which seems to be her brother.
No,
It's not
this
clear.
thing shuriken that she has, it just brings back memories of the terrible fights against Yuffie in Kingdom Hearts 1. Her shurikens were so laggy, they were so bad, they just kept following me, and I could not attack her at all because she just kept throwing them, and she had super armor for everything.
Anyway, who's Luffy? Are we talking about that anime series?
No, Yuffie from Final Fantasy.
Okay, but how many? Okay, well, how many Final Fantasy games have there been?
Let's see, 15, one canceled one, bunch of side games, up 10-2. And then if you want to count others, Advent Children. I guess Ever Crisis can work.
I thought it was going to be the
Crisis
Final Fantasy.
Core.
This doesn't seem like the Final Fantasy. This seems like a ton of different fantasies. I'm calling
No, it's
bull.
Final Fantasy.
I'm suing Square Enix. My day is ruined.
Bum, 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 bum.
Huh?
So anyways, seeing as this seemingly took not a whole lot of time to develop, and it might be a couple chapters worth of content, that does make me hopeful that episode 2 of the remake doesn't take too long.
I'm going to guess we're not going to see it this or next year. I feel like maybe 2023. So
Yeah, that sounds about right. 2023 for remake episode 2. And then maybe 2022 we'll get some indication, like some more remake lore in the mobile game that they're making, which is apparently like a battle royale set before the events of the story.
holy shit, Fortnite.
No, literally. It's called Final Fantasy VII: The First Soldier or something like that.
Does this mean Cloud won't end up in Fortnite then?
I hope not.
They should add Isaac to Fortnite.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time they add a character I'm familiar with to Fortnite, I just die a little inside.
Don't worry, Fortnite will soon become a bigger crossover than Smash Bros.
I think that's what they're actively trying to do.
I think
asked to be in Smash. Maybe they asked to be in Smash Bros. And Nintendo said no. So
I really doubt Nintendo would say no to that. Fortnite is massive. I hardly doubt Nintendo would be dumb enough just to say no to even adding something like a Mii costume. Like character, fair enough. I can understand why they may say no to that, but I doubt they'd say no to a Mii costume.
Yeah.
The means of Nintendo's minds are an enigma.
Yeah, I know they make Sans a Mii costume, but don't even do the same treatment to other characters. Like what the hell? Where's my quote Mii costume?
Actually, to be fair, Waluigi hasn't got a Mii costume. He's got a Mii hat, but not an actual costume.
Yeah, but to be fair, Wario has a hat and no costume.
Yeah,
and
but
I
to be
think
fair,
Mario's
you know what's similar here? Wario's playable. The logical conclusion: Waluigi's going to be playable as DLC, guys. Only makes sense.
Yeah, but my only question is, why are there no uniforms?
Huh?
Like the uniform, like the overalls for Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi.
Yeah.
I mean, Peach even has her dress, and I think
They're
Daisy
plumber
too?
uniforms.
Hmm?
They're plumber uniforms, overalls. Or plumber overalls. What were you trying to say? I'm confused.
Yeah, the plumber overalls. So like the straps, the yellow buttons, the shirt. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we should move on to Smash now.
Yes.
Okay, Smash.
Okay.
Presentation announced for March 4th. get ready to wake up very early at 6 a.m.
I mean, I don't have to. It's
I
like
hate
I believe it's like 4 p.m. for us in the
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah, we'll be.
You're okay. You're lucky.
I mean, not really.
lucky.
I still have to wake up early for college, you know.
Wait a minute.
What day is it?
Thursday.
Isn't it?
Well, what do you mean?
4
What do you mean
p.m.,
we're
not-
lucky?
I'm
Wait,
gonna
4 p.m. not 4 a.m.
Yeah, 4 p.m.
Yeah. So wait, when do you have college?
About 9 p.m. 9 a.m.
And then when does it end?
Like 12:30.
So then, what was the whole thing about 4 p.m.?
The presentation.
Yes, but you said that it was not good because of college.
I mean, good. What I meant is I'd still have to wake up too early.
Okay, I get what you mean now. Like,
Yeah.
like I hated it when especially for the biology presentation. I had to wake up so early in January.
Don't
It was like the
don't
middle of the
worry,
night.
don't worry. This is what the UK had to deal with for ages. It only started getting better recently. Like America was there, like doing all fine. Here we were suffering, having to stay up late or wake up early.
You took the words out of my mouth. Well, I was just about to say that.
Like I swear, once I had to work, like once, and this was like when they were announcing Isabel. I swear I had to stay up till like 11 p.m. When I had the test the next day, and I was that stubborn. I was just like, Smash is obviously more important.
Okay. And then sometimes the presentation lasts like 50 minutes.
Yeah, and then this is why all of us want the same time zones.
I don't want the same time. I don't want to associate with America. Ew.
Yeah, and then it would also help. Like, it would also help with the guests because we have a lot from different places: Spain, Japan, Asia, even
Honestly,
like Bahrain.
having the
well.
same time zone would suck.
It would be pretty convenient. It would be nice.
Yeah, but then how am I going to make excuses?
Anyways,
And so yeah, right.
Costumes. I'm scared.
I just want one character I want in Ultimate. That's all I want at this point. If that be Waluigi, Shantae, Yuri Llewellyn, I'll be happy. I just really hope the Lloyd Me costume doesn't return here, because this will be like the 15th time a Me costume just killed one of my wants.
Yeah, I mean,
it'll kind of be like the do or dead situation for.
So, would you guys costumes are you expecting or who you want? Because like there is actually a Me costume I do want, and I want it like Shovel Knight. Maybe the Knight from Hollow Knight as well. Even though I haven't played it, would be quite good.
This might be a hot take, but besides Shovel Knight, I honestly doubt we'll see any indie Me costumes.
Not even Freddy Fazbear?
I just really feel like Nintendo's focusing more on the AAA games, and Shovel Knight, the only reason I kind of feel like he's still possible is due to his status of an assist trophy. I wouldn't say Shantae has a chance, but Way Forward had to straight up beg to get the spirit.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because Shantae's like one of my most wanted.
Yeah, there's actually something I want to ask. What literally is the definition of an indie company and a third-party company? Because I feel like if you've been around for a very long time, like for instance,
according to Way Forward, they're still indie. According to Way Forward, they're still indie. I think it's due to size.
It has to do with the scale of the company and the resources that they have available to them.
Way Forward, I would personally class as indie, but a bigger indie. I mean, apparently Mojang's still technically indie, so I don't even know.
I would say, like, if you have like 50 people working at your studio and you are a publicly traded company, you are definitely not indie. But if you are a like you're a team of like 7 people and you have the budget of a Pop-Tart box, you're indie.
Damn, bro. But yeah, I'd Way Forward's probably indie, but a bigger indie developer.
Yeah. Definitely.
They're
for
definitely
way
one of the
forward.
bigger ones, but they're still indie. Yacht Club Games, definitely indie. I feel like we'll give.
Way
I
Forward
feel
is 30 years old.
what is?
Way Forward is 30 years old.
Yeah, that's the question. That's the weird question I have. They've been around for so long. How are they not bigger?
That's because they haven't had any mega hits, games that sell like millions and millions of copies. They
Yeah.
haven't become a.
I'd say
They're a private company.
I'd say
They
stuff
don't
like.
trade.
I'd say the difference between some games like let's compare Shantae to Shovel Knight. Shantae's a good game series and it has a good following, but it never got the breakout hit that something like Shovel Knight did. I think, which is probably because Shovel Knight came out at the most perfect opportune time, with being retro and people loving that stuff. Shantae, I'd say if WayForward could get their first breakout, I could see them no longer being indie within a few years if they continue that momentum.
Wait, hold up. It was just announced Final Fantasy VII Remake is on PS Plus. Ooh.
Yes.
That's nice. But I think there's a catch. Like IGN Daily Fix is saying that there's a catch. And then also the final update for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross was
I thought we
just
just
announced.
escaped. I thought we just escaped Final Fantasy.
Why are we back in prison?
Well, what
Just to
was-
suffer?
Why are we back? Just to suffer.
Anyway, PS Plus sucks. Go for Games Pass.
Yes, Game Pass Ultimate is best. I just want Final Fantasy VII Remake on Xbox at least.
No, it won't happen.
It has to.
No, it hasn't. It really hasn't.
Anyway, yeah, where were we?
Yes.
Oh yeah, right. What? CNJ, why do you do this? I forgot where the hell you were.
Let's talk about Final Fantasy. Wasn't it not me costumes?
Yeah, we were doing.
Oh yeah, I think me costumes. I would expect Alma maybe, but then the others would be others. So
I would definitely expect Alma, Cosmos, and maybe someone else.
Yeah,
in
Cosmos was
Xenoblade. Maybe Torna, but I'd say definitely Cosmos and probably Alma.
Yeah, Cosmos feels like a lock to me. Namco is working on the game, and Cosmos appeared in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. She was actually infamous in that game because of how hard it was to get her to spawn. So she feels very likely. I'm not sure about Elma because if they would say I don't know, people have been talking about, hey, maybe Smash Ultimate will continue for 100 characters or something crazy like that. I feel like Elma's chances skyrocket if that is a possibility, and I don't know if they would want to add Elma's Mii costume.
I think Elma would be a Mii costume.
Here's the thing: it seems like there are difficulties porting X, and unless the new Xenoblade game something like X2, I doubt they'd be that interested in Alma this game.
They want to do X2. Tetsuya Takahashi straight up said it.
Oh, I know they want to do it.
Collectors...
Oh, I know they said they want to do it, but they said there were also issues, namely costs. And with the unsurety, I don't know if they would want to wait up and see if it would happen.
Oh, Micro, I found you.
Costs kind of makes sense. It's like one of the big.
I believe it's like the most intensive game on Wii U.
Before,
like
right?
it's like the most intensive game on Wii U. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it had like one of the biggest open worlds.
Micro, I found your other Twitter page, Eggman for Smash.
No. Wait, which one?
The one that Micro's part of. It's the end of Banana Milk Saga. Well, it was eventful.
No. I know who that is. That is a good friend of mine.
Micro.
Dragon.
No, it's Micro.
See. Okay,
CNJ, have you ever heard of something called a joke?
Yes.
Oh, clearly you haven't. Clearly you haven't.
Micro transactions. But we all know his real one is Jonesy for Smash.
Exactly.
We get there, Micro. One day, Jonesy will be in Smash. Someone's watching the news. Oh, he's posted 1 minute ago. No. What are you thinking? No. Yes, Micro. We know it's you. You know on Twitter, a big man for Smash. He's watching TV.
That's strange.
That was strange. I was listening to that. Can you continue talking?
Yeah, that news was very interesting. Anyway, back to the Mii costumes. I feel like we're guaranteed we'll either get a Monster Hunter, both Monster Hunters, or Lloyd back.
Yeah, we got to see about that. Who does think it's going to be Lloyd?
I want to
I
say
don't think it'll be.
I want to say no because I want to have hope, but at the same time, I kind of feel like it will be him.
I don't think it will be because Monster Hunter just fits so much better for this case.
Here's the thing: I don't think Nintendo cares.
Yeah.
I don't. I feel like people are
console
trying to get these patterns, and I think Nintendo just don't really care. I don't think Sakurai really cares about. Oh, look, he has a blue sword. It would work well for Steve.
Mm.
Yeah, and then,
No,
like,
I don't think it's like that. I just think that in this specific case, it just fits too well not to do it.
I really hope it is Monster Hunter, just so people will stop talking about that bloody concert leak. Like,
Which we still haven't talked about.
Like, I'm sorry, but I genuinely find it funny how people are looking at that and taking it seriously and acting like it has to be real. Like, it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. C&J was supposed to talk to us about that. C&J, you tell us what the concept leak's all about.
Oh no, okay. You know what? Okay, I'll just say it's a leak on 4chan. Yes, but I'll explain. Even though I hate the leaks so much. Basically it's a concert leak with like a concert after Fighters Pass 2. There are a bunch of songs, one song for each fighter, which also includes Echo Fighters, except Ken for some reason. Yeah,
I think that
yes,
just kills it immediately.
yeah, but here's the but some people are saying maybe because like it's for Ryu, but Ryu's is Ryu's theme, I think, right, on the leak.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah, the song for Ryu, I think, was Ryu's theme, right? Because if it was not, then it would kind of make sense for Ken. What is more is
Yeah,
that
but then in that case, I'd argue it's worse because they missed Ryu.
What the hell? What? What?
Oh, so I'd argue Ken's theme is like the most iconic Street Fighter theme in Smash. So if that wasn't Ken's song, if this leak was real, I would be greatly shocked. Anyway, yeah, it just gave a ton of songs which were gonna be performed in a concert after all the DLC was done, and it got this was posted after Sephiroth, but before X and Pyra. It got a Xenoblade 2 song that was next, and then the next song was and then there was a Crash Bandicoot song, and then a Monster Hunter song. To me, the leak is... How do I say this? Being danced around by a ton of idiots. Like, I don't get it. Lisa gets characters right. People are just like, oh, be careful, it might be fake. But then one that actually just guesses a series, oh, come on, it has to be real. Has to be. These two characters make so much sense, and as we all know, every character we've totally got right or been close enough. Yeah, totally. Smash fans are just known for these safe bets, which are always right.
Although if we get to E3 and Crash is revealed, the leak is real.
I will still disagree with that.
I mean, to be fair, what was the thing? Because like when PUBG said it in his video, he said that there's that song actually already in Smash. You know, for Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
So
Proof of a hero.
Yeah, unless because it says version 4 though, so unless they're doing a remix of that, and that is our last character, but it depends how you want to take that.
I will say that Monster Hunter and Crash both make a lot of sense as additions. Crash is a fan favorite, just like the banjo of this pass. And then Monster Hunter, it kind of continues on with the theme of this pass, of it being seemingly of people that just barely missed the boat for the original release. We had those rumors of Sephiroth and how there was very limited Final Fantasy VII content in the beginning. There's like Sephiroth. I mean, Steve's been in discussion for years. Rex, I mean not Rex, but Pyra and Mithrop / Min Min, they were actively discussed, but just didn't make it because of time constraints. So that would check out with Monster Hunter if they could only do a boss in time.
Here's the thing with Monster Hunter though.
I think there's a possibility that it's real, but I really do doubt it, because I don't think that with how hard it is for crap to leak with Smash as of late, I don't think that it's a surefire bet that anyone's a lock, really.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna say something. Can I say something on Monster Hunter, please?
Go ahead.
We know they were in if we assume the information was right, and if we from Imran Khan, I personally am very iffy on it due to the fact that it says Byleth was planned for base, and considering timing, I doubt that would have been a possibility. But
Imran Khan said Byleth was planned for base.
Yeah, wait, that was something that was said, I believe, and to me that kind of just doesn't make sense. But I'm gonna.
Okay, Imran Khan has an extremely strong track record in the industry.
It's just I know, but when something just doesn't make sense, I'm gonna just disregard it. But I'm just talking about that part specifically. That's the part which I'm iffy with. But with the Monster Hunter part, I'm gonna assume that Byleth was partly based on a Monster Hunter. It seems like it wasn't too late. It seems like they genuinely had a chance to get it. And we know with Hero, Sakurai is willing to go with different characters if he's that desperate to get a character, because he would have went for Slime if he couldn't get a Hero. So here's my point. If Sakurai was really that desperate, he would have logically got a Palico or something. And even if we assume that isn't the case, and Sakurai's going back to it, the moveset seems to be the issue. Would Sakurai really want to make multiple movesets just to make it fit with Monster Hunter? I'm talking like 3 or 4 at minimum. We have our
answer. We already have our answer there.
We have 2 in 1.
We already have our answer with that. We would most likely just use the Rathalos armor and weapon set.
Yeah,
as was demonstrated to be basically the standard by both the Mii costume as well as the
we actually have 2 Monster Hunter Mii costumes.
Yes, the Monster Hunter's own appearance in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That having been said, I actually just looked it up. Imran Khan didn't say that about Byleth.
I remember
what he was talking about. What he said was that it seems as though Byleth was based off of a scrapped fighter.
I'll double check on that.
For his down special.
A lot of people have just extrapolated that to say that was, it's obviously Monster Hunter. I don't think so. I don't see why negotiations for Monster Hunter would go badly, considering that Monster Hunter Rise is
It's simple. Well, we already kind of had the answer from that from Ryan as well. We don't know if that was Monster Hunter, but we know they'll need the team's permission, and the team doesn't really like the Hunter represented in crossovers.
Okay, but they were in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, according to Imran, they were strongly against it, but eventually allowed it due to pressure. Or that isn't exactly what he said, but that was the lines of what he said. That was along the lines of what he said.
And you don't think the pressure would be insane to get in Smash if from Capcom corporate just said that? Said more Monster Hunter promotions, sign us up.
I feel like Sakurai would be a little more considerate, ironically enough. I feel like he wouldn't be a fan of pressuring the teams to do something, unless it's everyone is here, because he totally pressured Konami.
Although in all fairness, there is Monster Hunter in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, like a
Yeah,
character.
I know. Yeah,
Or
or Imran talked about that. He said they were strongly pressured and eventually allowed it.
oh, okay.
They are apparently still not happy about it, from what he said.
Actually, I have a question. How did Marvel vs. Capcom even start? Like, who came up with the idea? 'Cause it's interesting.
Basically,
to hear.
Capcom got the license to make an X-Men fighting game, and then they expanded it to a Marvel fighting game, and they said, "Hey, what if we do a crossover game?" And that's how it happened.
Ooh, that's interesting.
But yeah, to me, the thing about Monster Hunter is just feels unlikely. And that kind of just kills the leak for me right there and then. But even then, we hit Crash, and I will always get hate for this. This is just what I believe. He is the Doomslayer of this pass. He has stuff going for him, but people will blow it out of proportion because they want him.
I personally do really want Crash. So if this leak were true, if this leak were true, I'd actually be very happy.
I would honestly be very upset because I would have lost bets about Crash, and then I would have lost the bet on Twitter saying it's fake, because meaning I'd have to give out a pass too.
I still do think Rayman can get in before Crash, to be honest, because all the stuff they've done with Nintendo.
I expect neither in this pass, to be honest. So I wouldn't.
I mean, the way it's going, yeah, but I'm just saying.
Though out of the two, I
Or
think
because I bias, man.
out of the two, I think Rayman's more likely.
If I'm just being honest, I feel like I just feel like Smash speculation as a whole, it's just like we're always wrong.
Yeah.
Like always wrong.
Besides, like,
so it's just
besides Banjo and half a point to Hero.
I'd say that's more than half a point, considering that Erdrick was there.
Yeah, but no, the reason to say half, realistically, I should say a quarter, because he was the last one even revealed. But I would say half because people were smug about it being Erdrick, but they were close enough ultimately. So I just stick with one.
I mean,
and
the
a half.
character slot is just hero, and it's every Dragon Quest hero.
Yeah,
the ones that people like.
Yeah, but where's my Dragon Quest 1 hero? He was my favorite.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Anyways, my whole point is that I could honestly see a circumstance. I don't personally think it is real, but I could honestly see a circumstance where I think it's real, just on account of the fact that our initial assumption is that it's fake, and every time throughout this entire cycle, we've been wrong. I remember you guys getting on a podcast and telling me with absolute certainty that Xenoblade 2 was not going to be in the game.
I said that about Rex. I actually never spoke on the side of Pyra and Mithra. So while I would have drawn it out, I never did. So I win that. And technically, everyone was talking about Rex. Most people were wrong. And all I want to say is, when we're talking about leaks, how often have they been real?
There was that Sephiroth leak where they were talking about the Legend of the Seven Squares. It was accurate.
Okay, that was from Virgin. That was from a credible source. I'm talking 4chan.
Oh, that stuff. Very rare, but it does happen.
Yeah, it does happen, but it feels... I wouldn't even consider thinking about that won't leak too much until we see someone. Because here's the thing,
fair.
It didn't even get the character right, it just got the series right. And it's hard for me to take that very seriously. When we have stuff that straight up said, 3 of the 3 first characters in the pass. It's hard for me to look at this leak and be like, yeah, this looks very legit, totally. 3 of the safest bets in Smash history. Yeah, totally real.
And also, I didn't say Xenoblade wouldn't be in. Xenoblade was just not on my radar. I didn't say it wasn't or was.
What's a
But
Xenoblade?
it was possible.
Huh?
What's a Xenoblade?
What did you say, CNJ?
But yeah, and it still was possible, and now it actually happened, which I could kind of tie into this.
You said.
Like this past kind of seems like it was characters that were supposed to be in base game that were not made in, or they had plans at least.
Okay, I want to go through this. Because I only see that in the first parties. We have Steve, who was most likely meant for Smash for Wii U and 3DS DLC, not for Ultimate Space, even though that he was likely ended up considered there, but he didn't start life there. We have Sephiroth, who might have been considered in Pass 1, but that's probably it, so not Space.
Well, okay, so if you don't know the history behind the whole Square Enix and Smash thing, basically the whole Square Enix and Smash thing began with a internal document that was handed around to some individuals within the gaming press that suggested that early on into the planning of Ultimate, a Square Enix character of some kind was planned. Even leading some individuals within the media to assume that the that the character would be in the base game of Ultimate, which is the origin point of multiple. Sora would be in the game, and he would be at the last Smash Direct thing, which obviously none of that panned out. Of course, that did snowball later into the whole Sora for Smash movement, but that's besides the point. So at very, very early on into the process, a consideration was put forth for a Square Enix character. We know that. I don't have my hands on the document, but I know that it exists. And the reason that I'm aware of its existence is because several individuals have shared details about it. The one that I am immediately reminded of is Liam Robertson. He shared it on his Patreon podcast. And a couple people back during the Grinch leak actually straight up joined his Patreon just to see what was going on. And there was other stuff like that. So the actual story and history of a Square Enix guest in Ultimate goes way back. So yeah, there's a story there basically.
Okay, so I have a
And
question.
then there was a rumor that started with maybe Square Enix wanted Cloud to be DLC again or
Okay,
something. But
I want to talk on that because that is complete.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
No,
I
want to talk about that because that is probably BS. Because that rumor started because Cloud came with pretty much jack crap in terms of representation. A lot of stuff from Square Enix isn't actually owned by Square Enix in terms of music and all that. I believe they don't actually even own the official artwork, or solely own, I should say.
Nomura owns it.
Okay, so Nomura, someone who's close friends with Sakurai, do you really think he would say no to playing that in Smash?
Sora.
No, that's the thing. Stuff from Square Enix, especially Final Fantasy, is legally in the shitter. So,
excuse me.
The legal
Okay,
handskip.
Okay, so about that. I actually remember some of this stuff. It's a good thing that I have such a decent memory when it comes to Smash of all things. The origin of that oh god, I have the hiccups, I think, or gastrointestinal acid or something. Anyways, the origin of that Cloud was almost cut rumor. It goes back all the way back to, I think it was March of 2018. Not March, April of 2018. 2 months before a formal reveal. Just a month after the direct where it was announced that we were getting a new Smash game, and then 1 month prior to the unveiling, we had someone. This is a very controversial individual, but she does actually have a pretty decent track record in recent years. There's an individual named Emily Rogers.
I know her.
You're aware of her? Yeah,
I've been talking to her sometimes.
She's in the media. She's been covering Nintendo stuff for ages, ages. As for her track record, she knew in 2011 that the Wii U mainline Zelda game would be the biggest Nintendo production of all time. And we didn't get a formal unveiling of Breath of the Wild until I do believe E3 2016. This person knows her stuff. Okay. She does have some stuff that was, awkward, or, plans change. Okay. But she said in March of 2018, the quote went something to the effect of, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's roster will be unbelievably amazing. It seems as though everyone or almost every previous character will be returning, and including new fan favorites. And those were statements shared on Discord that got shared around in the Smash community before we had the formal leaks, like LOZ18, who went on to, I do believe it was a 4chan post or whatever.
What
that did
the what's it called? The Piranha Plant guy.
Yeah.
A VR plant?
Yeah, no, not VR Plant. Whoever.
Yeah, that's
whatever.
the person who did the 4chan leak.
Yeah. Anyway, so from there, like the supposition came up from multiple people that what she referred to was that almost everybody would be back, or everybody was the question mark was Cloud. And if you look at Cloud's model in Ultimate, it's the exact same it's the exact same model as Smash 4, which is interesting because almost every single other model in the game had been changed. Cloud's model was like one of the only ones that is the exact same, which suggests that if not that it was difficult to return, then at some stage there was at least some back and forth in what capacity he would return, whether it would be like Sakurai has now, where the representation of Final Fantasy is increased, whether it would be DLC, whether he would appear at all. At some point, it does seem as though things were up in the air, leading many people to logically assume that Cloud was left in this circumstance where Square Enix said, okay, Cloud can come back, but you have to leave the Final Fantasy representation identical to its current existence. And you might think, why would they want that? Well, because Cloud was going to be featured in another prominent crossover fighting game, Dissidia.
Yeah.
If it can be very easily argued that if Cloud's representation of Final Fantasy VII was awesome in Smash Brothers, that would have further contributed to the very painful, very destructive decline of Dissidia this generation. Now, there was pretty much nothing that could save that game. I want to point this out. But there is an internal logic here that you can apply. And to that angle, I would say that while there isn't hard details out there on the surface, like Sakurai just saying, oh, we almost didn't get Cloud back, there is enough surrounding information here to at least say that there was a question mark there. Well, no matter how big that question mark was, what capacity it took, etc., something was going on.
We do know Sakurai had to twist at least one company's arms. That's one thing we do know. To get everyone's here. I honestly don't think it was Cloud. I think that was Snake.
I don't think so, because
keep in mind
Konami has no interest in developing Metal Gear games internally.
You say
Metal
that,
Gear Survive was a flop.
But considering timing, this was Ultima's project plan would have happened near to the Kojima crap. I feel like that would really put Konami in a space where they would be hesitant. Well, not hesitant, but just arseholes about it. That's when I
really. I mean,
yeah, I genuinely
in some
do.
regards, I suppose. But on the other hand, the Kojima crap was already settled by the time that the Ultimate's project plan would have been submitted to any third parties to get these characters back. We know the project plan was completed in 2015 winter, right? Winter season 2015. That doesn't the Kojima crap had already cleared months prior, and in addition to that, Metal Gear Survive was about to be farted out the door, no problem. Right? they literally sent it out to die. They knew that it was going to die. They knew that everybody hated it. They did not care. Okay, so with that all in mind, I don't think that Konami would have been that hard to work with. We got Simon, we got Richter.
I don't think. I think the issue is genuinely just Snake. That's the thing. I feel like with that Kojima tie, Konami would be kind of not necessarily hard to work with, but just assholes about it. Also, keep in mind that was the year when they straight up banned Kojima from the Game Awards.
Yes.
So obviously
because
that
they wanted to claim the awards from themselves.
No, that isn't only it, but it kind of does show that there's still bad blood there. No matter how you cut it, it would still.
They didn't stop making Metal Gear pachinko machines. They didn't stop with that stuff. They just stopped with the super high budget Metal Gear games. And I don't think they have problems with Snake the character or Metal Gear the brand. They just had problems with Kojima and his visions as a creative force within the industry. And as a direct result of that, if Nintendo said, hey, here's a few $1 million, let us have Snake, now F off, I don't think they're going to say no. Konami is a profit-driven company beyond anything. They don't care about their fans. They don't care about the developers. They don't care about anything but the money. They'll do anything for money. They'll do anything for money. Why do you think they were there for the Nintendo Switch launch? Money. Why do you think they made Contra, that terrible new Contra game? Money. With no effort put into either, by the way. Konami is a profit-driven company. If Nintendo said, we'll give you some money to put Snake in the game, they'd bend over backwards to get that money. Same for Simon. So I don't think that Konami was the problem. I really do think that there's a case to be made that the problem was Square Enix.
If I had to go between the two,
it makes sense with Dissidia. They wanted Dissidia to go viral, have their own big crossover fighting game.
And let's not bring up Hero because they were part of the Enix side. Cloud and Syphilis were part of the Squaresoft side.
Yeah, but they're fused. They would be under the same umbrella in my eyes.
Konami is a profit.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was just talking there for like 30 minutes. Not 30 minutes, more like 20 minutes, but still. There's a lot to talk about.
2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours?
Good.
And it's 7:30 on my end. We should probably start wrapping this up.
All
So
right.
what about you guys streaming it or watching it? I'll probably stream it. Probably.
I'll watch it. I'm gonna ask you mean the presentation.
What
the
the presentation, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it.
Is it you say it's 4 PM our time, did you say where?
Yeah.
And Thursday question mark.
Yes, Thursday. And then for Space it is Spax, it is at
Spec.
it is at 9 AM, and then for me 6 AM. Why are there time zones?
To make the Earth go round? I don't know what you want from me.
Like the problem is,
Okay, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
basically like the problem is like I don't want to wake up at 5:30, pray, and then eat, and then watch something, and then like 3 hours later I would have school. Does that make sense?
I mean, what WAH said, pretty much, you know how it feels for us.
You know how it felt for us for ages. Stop complaining. I never complained.
Different, you're going to be there anyway. I got you. Anyway, actually, you're a sub, aren't you? So yeah, you can join VC.
What?
Oh, because I let subs join my chat while reacting and doing stuff.
Oh, from if we meant this chat here.
Michael's coming in.
We thought, no, I'm not ignoring. It's just because I was busy eating and I don't want to just, eat into the mic. My mic muted. With the Fortnite having their own crossovers on right now, like Master Chief Ryu, it's just like they'll have Jonesy. Doesn't matter if they're recent. Wait, what? Fortnite has got Jonesy in. I'm confused. just reading what you said, with Fortnite having their own crossovers right now, like Master Chief Rogue and Chung Li, etc., it's just like they have Jonesy. Doesn't matter if the recent event nobody knew about it. What?
He's saying Johnsy will be in Smash.
No, they don't say Smash here.
No, trust me. He's in Smash.
I'm back.
We're just talking about how Johnsy's a lock for Pass 2. He's more likely than Crash will ever be.
We're
All
just saying
we're
about...
gonna wrap this up now.
Yeah, we're just saying about, like, I'll be probably reacting live to it Thursday.
I'll probably from you.
You're lagging out.
Oh, Curse Day.
What?
Curse Day, yeah.
Yeah, okay, it seems to be better now.
Yeah. I said SpaceKing is turning into a robot, so I'm going
Ha! Alright, we good to go now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so before we end off, we have new names. Hooray. SpaceKing, WAHderfulGoldenStar, and Kong's gagging or something. And then Cien Jack.
Cien Jack.
So yeah, I guess that's all. So thanks so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.